Hello everybody, this is a computer for sale. It's an older model, Pavilion 6535 Hewlett Packard. It's kind of a workhorse. It was very reliable in its day, and as you can see, it's got a tower, it's got speakers, monitor, keyboard, full 3-in-1 printer. It's pretty much a complete system, even a Microsoft USB mouse. Figured I would show you a little bit about this machine. So I'll turn it on. It takes just a few minutes to load up. By the way, it loads much faster than a Windows system does. That's because this unit runs Linux. I should turn on the monitor. So it's starting up. As you can see on the screen, this is Puppy Wary 5.0. Wary is from the Puppy Linux distribution. It is their release that is committed to older hardware. It's ideal for older machines, bringing them back to life and making a lot of the software that's available today usable on an older machine. So it is going through its loading process, and it's just about ready. And now the screen is coming. There you have it. Puppy Linux. Puppy Linux is an interesting distribution. It is very small, and as a consequence of that, on boot, it can load entirely into the RAM memory. This makes it perform much faster than a standard system that's running from a hard drive that's been installed with an OS. That would be Windows, Mac, even some other Linux distributions like Puppy Linux that are much larger. The system is actually contained on what's called a live boot. If you look here at the optical drive, I can push that button, and you can see that is the operating system right there. Loads into the RAM memory. Now the drive is usable when the machine is on. You just have to wait for the system to turn on, which you would have to do anyway to play a music CD. But it loads from the disk into the RAM memory, and this is one of the reasons why Puppy Linux is so unbelievably fast, even on older hardware like this computer. As you can see the screen, there's a lot of software already available. It comes with a default browser. The default browser is called SeaMonkey. It's made by Mozilla. It's a really good kind of a older workhorse style browser. It's very stable. A lot of good things about SeaMonkey. But my preference is Firefox. I have installed Firefox on this machine, as well as the excuse me, the appropriate Java and everything else that it needs. And I just click the icon, and here we have Google. I know that's a little flashy on the screen. I'll try to give you a better view. Well, anyway, let's go somewhere. How about here's videos. Google has video search. I don't know what you might like to listen to, but how about the Eagles? If you happen to be feeling nostalgic. So we do a search for the Eagles. We click on it, and now we have videos. Now, Flash is really heavy on resources, and that's what most of these videos are going to be that stream. So what I have done here for this particular machine is I have installed a downloader, a video downloader. So you click on a video that you might like. Here's the Eagles Desperado from YouTube. I'm sorry if my camera is moving around here. I'm doing my best. Now this is a little flash blocker because I don't like a bunch of stuff moving around. It drives me crazy. You just click that button. Your video begins to load. And here is your downloader. It's also up here if you want more options, but this one here I like because it just downloads the standard MP4 version. See, and there it's going. It's downloading as we speak. It's yours forever in 3 minutes. Now that's starting to play. I'll go ahead and stop it so that it speeds up the download process. Anyway, moving on. We'll come back to it in just a minute. Let's see here. I'll close that. And I'll close that. It's yours in 2 minutes. What else is on here? This is your file system. It's a ROX file system. You see download helper. This is where your video is going to go. And let's see, here's my documents, and I have various documents here, my kids' school documents. This is for podcasts, this is clip art, and this is essentially your home file. All your files, you can access pretty much anything on your computer from here. If you are interested in doing some writing, here is the default word processor. It's by AbiWord. With this, you can save a document, so you can write the president a letter. Dear Mr. President, we'll call him Dear Mr. O for Obama. He's our current president. Then we save the document. So you give it a name. We'll call it letter. We'll put it in, say, my documents. Double click that. We'll create a new folder for letters, right? New folder for letters. Open it. Now, you want to save this letter as the most common. You can save it as an AbiWord document. You can save it as doc, which is Microsoft's format. And there's all of these different ODT is open source document. It's pretty much known throughout the internet on all Linux distributions. OpenOffice Writer. OpenOffice is one of the most popular business and office suites that's made. But we'll go with what's most common. Say Microsoft Doc. Click Save. And now you can close that, and you go right back to your file. And my documents, here's letter, and there's your letter. You didn't finish it, so you can open it right back up. Boom, there it is. Work on it as you will, save it, stick it away later. Excuse me. You got a lot of different features that come with this. You've got help, you've got mount for mounting different drives. See this one here, SDA1, that's solid disk. A is your permanent drives, and 1, this is the first drive in the line. That's your hard drive. SRO is your optical drive. But you can use this part here, the mounter. If you can see my mouse, I hope so. That's to mount different drives, like if you had a USB drive you wanted to stick in there with some videos or something. Here's install. This is the Puppy Package Manager. It takes you to the repositories where there's all different kinds of programs and software for all different kinds of purposes. And there it is. And again,